I heard about it from one of the other women who weld, whose husband was sailing down the river, and he called her and said, Wendy's scarf is missing.
Like all vandalism, it's unnecessary and a waste of public resources. And I don't know, I think public art is just inspirational, and this one in particular to our history.
Wendy Rose was constructed in 2008, and she was a collaboration of the Women Who Weld, which is a group of 6 women artists. We all met at Clark College while we were taking welding courses. This sculpture, the designer is Sumi Wu, and then the rest of us all collaborated with her on her design and added to her figure. My scarf doesn't have a head in it because it's just kind of it signifies the change that women went through then. They came out of their homes. And then the different elements that are around the figure are things that were kind of defining of her world. Like the Kiggins Theater was a place where everybody in Vancouver met and had entertainment. And one of the most famous World War II movies was Mrs. Miniver, so we have that on the marquee, and that was made by Terry Martin. Then we have the basket of her things that she used for work. There's an apron in there, but there's also a welding helmet. That was made by Wendy Armstrong. The Liberty ship is the ship that they built in the Kaiser shipyards, that and baby flat tops, and I made the ship. The couple that donated this plaza really added to the sculpture itself, with the basalt columns with the names engraved of the women that worked, some of the women that worked in the shipyards, whose families are still here in Vancouver, which is pretty cool. Each piece of glass takes a separate mold, and the glass is 3/4 of an inch thick, so I cast it in a kiln, and it's in the kiln for a couple days. Then I make the finished frame, which is different than the mold. And each one of these is, I cut each piece and weld it together and grind it and everything. So it's pretty labor intensive. There's 30 pieces of glass in here, and most of them have 4 pieces of steel around them that have been welded. And so it's a lot of work, but I really like it. It's really fun work.